to our Independence Day State of the Nation. All through the week, we've been bringing you a survey of the changes in the mores, attitudes, and behavior codes of urban Indians. And today, we're bringing you a comprehensive program on our entire Hindustan Times CNN-IBN survey on urban Indians and their changing behavior patterns and their morality. Over 60 years ago, we gave ourselves a radical document. It was the Constitution of India. It promised freedom and personal liberty in a country defined by tradition and inequality. Over 60 years later, how have we dealt with our relationship with our Constitution? What is our relationship with freedom? What is our relationship with liberty? Has Indian society become more or less conservative? To debate this issue, to look at the findings of the survey, to bring us insights into Indian society, some very talented Indians, very proud citizens of modern India. Shyam Benegal, filmmaker and Rajya Sabha MP, is with us. Jaya Jaitley, social activist, former politician, is here. Gautam Bhan, writer and gay rights activist, is joining us. Mukul Kesavan, author, historian, chronicler of modern India, is here. Rahul Iswar, Sabrimala spokesperson. He is in fact the grandson of the chief priest of Sabrimala Shrine in Kerala. And Sagari Chabra, you are in fact a writer and filmmaker. Thanks very much indeed all for joining us. And thanks also to this lively audience here who are bursting with ideas about Indian society, Indian mores and Indian behavior patterns. Let's start the program by bringing you the first set of findings in our exclusive Hindustan Times CNN-IBN survey on changing Indian morality and changing norms of urban India. Here now are the key findings on the first segment of our survey, which is on homosexuality. Remember, this is very much in the news with that judgment coming from the Delhi High Court on reading down Section 377 and making gay relationships legal. Now, here are the findings of our survey. Should same-sex relations be considered illegal, we asked. 73% of the respondents felt homosexuality should be considered illegal. 17% want homosexuality to be legalized. 10% have no opinion on the issue. We asked the question, is homosexuality against Indian culture? 83% feel that being gay or lesbian is against Indian culture. 11% feel that homosexuality does not threaten Indian culture. 6% don't know, can't say. We asked the question, would you give your house on rent to a gay or lesbian couple? 9 out of 10 respondents said they would not give their house to a homosexual couple. Gautam Bhan, gay activist, tremendously praiseworthy judgment of the Delhi High Court, which in fact located gay rights within the freedoms guaranteed by the Constitution of India and said that gay relationships, private consensual sex between gays in private when it's consensual is perfectly legal. Now, are you worried that that judgment was hailed, but yet it seems to be completely incongruous with the feelings of the majority of our opinion poll?
I think it depends on what opinions you ask. Right? Had you asked, do you believe all Indian citizens have the right to be equal before the law? I think 100% of Indian citizens would have said yes. Right? I think the judgment, the gay movement has long said this. Right? The judgment is based on a right to debate as equal. Let us agree to disagree, but agree to disagree as democratic equals in a democratic constitutional democracy. What that judgment is saying is that there is a distinction between, and this is, and Muralidhar and Shah quoted Ambedkar saying, there is a distinction between constitutional morality and public morality, and that the Constitution and the law must hold the spirit of citizenship. So, for me, the figures are both surprising and unsurprising, but for me, what the figures represent is our new battleground. I am happy to debate, and change will take time. I'm confident in that time, right? But we also have another story. 5 years ago, I would not have been on this platform. You could not have paid a journalist to take an interview on gay issues in India and what happened to queer people in this country. Today, the phone rings 19 times a day. Right? It's a drop, it's a step, it's a movement. But this is where movements begin. So I think attitudes are not taken in snapshots, in freeze-frame photographs. They are maps of change, right? You asked this audience before we began, and you got a certain response, which I hope you'll repeat at some point of the show, because that's also part of the point. Let's put that to this audience. How many